We're here with the churro stand that screams.
Hello everyone.
Pretzel the Bear here, and we're back at
the Islands of Adventure.
Yes, because it's time for
a snack crawl.
A snack crawl. I guess we're doing a lot of crawling lately, and knees are getting kind of sore. We're snacky, but we don't want to actually go and sit down. So the idea is, can we walk around these parks and find those things? So it's your number one choice is foodie infotainment. We're here to do that for you.
Remember, I'm vegan and he's not.
Let's get some food.
Be sure to subscribe.
You heard the girl.
Bear always insists on starting any Islands of Adventure day at Backwater Bar, so though it's not a snack cart, Bear thinks it's a snack. So here we have our snack, our first snack, the lime margarita. I got mine with Patron so that it's nice and lovely, I guess. As you can see, I've already had some. Mostly because it was filled all the way to the top. I really like it. This is one of two of the best bars at Islands of Adventure, and the only one where you're gonna get a good drink in the front of the park. So definitely stop by Backwater. I'll give this a 3.5 out of 5 margaritas.
I know there are those of you who will say, like, Bear, you guys just started a snack crawl and you're already cheating. Now, some would say that I've cheated this early in the snack crawl. I would say that technically, from a certain point of view, the sign for Backwater Bar stands outside.
That logic doesn't work, sir.
I got a beverage, didn't I? So the logic works. Ooh, perfect balance of tart. Patron doesn't really do much for me, but it's here, and I feel refreshed. 3.75 out of 5 stars.
Another super filled margarita. This one is the jalapeno lime margarita, also with Patron. Usually they muddle jalapenos in it. Our bartender did not do that. She just put them on the top. But I think it's still gonna be spicy. It's like a 1.5 out of 10 on the heat scale. I'm spilling it, so I'm abusing the alcohol, and I really don't want to do that. I actually think my lime is better than this. This is like jalapeno super light, and I think Bear is going to regret not asking for extra jalapeno juice or extra muddled jalapenos or anything extra.
Now, our bartender was a bit backed up, so I will give her a pass. There was a line out the door, and usually is a Backwater Bar on a Saturday. She gave me 4 jalapenos and an extra splash of the spicy juice. Just to put spicy juice in here as well. A little bit of tahini running down the rim. Just because you love spice, you can do spice in moderation. Some like it hot, but hot all the time? Not even Floridians like that. I taste no spice, which is not the Floridian way. It's cool, it's juicy. I would say actually a little bit less refreshing than Princess Margarita. So she wins this round, but I'm gonna take it. And I'm definitely eating these jalapenos. 3.5 out of 5 spots.
Starting in Mexico, because Mexico is the best way to start. We don't do Canada on this channel unless Bear has to make the decision. Today we're going to Mexico. We're going to start Mexico snacking. And by Mexico I mean Superhero Island. You know, you know. The last time Bear and I reviewed this snack stand, it was we went for the closing of Poseidon, and they had a new vegan everything Bavarian pretzel, and you could get that with the mustard, and that was bae. But no more everything. We gotta go to Studios for that. And they were out of brown mustard, so they sent me over to Cafe 4 to get yellow mustard. So I'm just gonna eat this by itself. I'm kind of sad about that. We went to Crescent Moon, and I was supposed to get the new chocolate praline croissant. They were out of that too, so I'm just having bad food luck today. But we just started, so maybe my luck will get better. That gives good pretzel. This is some decent bread. This is a good dose of daily bread. I'm here for it. I love the pretzels here at Universal. They're not as good as like the giant Bavarian pretzels that I get from Germany, but these ones are so thick and bready that they're like, they will satisfy any bread craving. Like if you're a bread enthusiast, I highly recommend getting the pretzel because it's really good. It's a 4 out of 5 pretzels.
No, but just because we're getting food on the go doesn't mean you can't be discerning. You have to investigate the pretzel because not all quick service stand pretzels, grab and goes are made the same. I was worried about this pretzel because it's got the wrinkles. Like I've been under the heat lamp too long wrinkles. And if this wasn't a video we're trying to spoil the foods for you, I might have skipped these pretzels for another stand. But pretzel is pretzel does. We said we wanted everything, but we just got salted. Even though it's got the heat lamp wrinkles, the outside is really crispy, the inside soft, moist, like you would expect like a nice brand pretzel to be. It's a good snack. All covered, hands not greasy. I can wait in the queue with this. I have literally no complaints. I can do with better mustard, but mustard is optional. 3.5 out of 5. Now we have had, or I've had rather, this potato Knish before, and they got me last time because this thing, while deceitfully looking like potato pastry deal mixed with like melted and like pureed potato and sour cream, it is messy. I'm using a fork this time. I don't care how big it is. It's nice and thick. Fork will hold it fine. Look at that jiggle. You won't see jiggle like that in the Meg Thee Stallion video. Maybe you will. I'm playing. It's buttery and smooth. Nowhere near as greasy as the last time I got it. I'm glad I'm using a fork though because it is still an absolute mess on the inside. Warm, tasty, and filling. It may look small, but just the serving side is very filling. This will fill you up for at least a couple hours. I would give it 3.25 out of 5 bucks. Superhero Island down.
We're gonna skip all of the popcorn / churro stands because they're everywhere and we're not gonna get one at every land. But we're gonna get the unique stuff.
Comic book island to a comic strip island.
There's some room for improvement.
Yes.
I'm here on my non-swivel chair, drinking a Truly from the first stand cart that we have available, snack cart that we have available here at Islands of Adventure in the Toon Lagoon. Now please tell me, I might be dating myself here, but please tell me in the comments if you remember seeing Rocky and Bullwinkle here, because I vaguely remember as like an itty bitty child of like 8 years old coming here and seeing some sort of Rocky and Bullwinkle show. Though I know they used to have like the Chuck E. Cheese style Rocky and Bullwinkle show too out in California because I did that back in the day, but I feel like they had a show here. It tastes so artificial, but I think that like pretty much every Truly's tastes artificial, so I really can't blame it for that. I'm gonna drink it. It's like a 2 out of 5 Truly's. It gets the job done.
Truly should really stick to just doing seltzers and Truly vodka soda. We had this during Halloween Horror Nights, and suffice to say, I did not enjoy myself. Now, I get it, you want to diversify, because even White Claw has a vodka now. Like an actual vodka. So why not a canned cocktail? It's the next step, right? It smells like medicine. Not the kind you enjoy. They canned something. I don't know if I can call it a cocktail. Maybe what comes out the other end. I would give it 2 out of 5 because there is alcohol in this, but it's not fun.
Usually I'm the one tapping the Rockies, but today it's Bear. And they changed their slogan, I guess. I don't watch TV, I don't know. It says cold as the Rockies now instead of tap the Rockies, which I guess is a more sustainable slogan because you really shouldn't tap the Rockies. Consistently tasty. I actually like this better than my Truly. I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5 Coors Lights. It never lets me down.
Now remember, 21 and over adults, if the mountains are blue, this Coors for you. Coors, run me my check. Nice and crisp as the Rockies. Wink. No, it's okay. It's a standard beer. It's better than Bud Light Beer of the Week. As long as it's cold, I'll drink Coors all day long. 3 out of 5 plus.
We just came from Mexico and now we're in China, where they give you a drink and tell you to stir, because they put all of the liquor on the bottom instead of the top like the China Pavilion does. But yes, now we're in China. Now Toon Lagoon only has a popcorn stand, and we're not doing popcorn. Bear will tell you why at some point, or if you've watched this channel long enough, you know why. And we're not. So we're drinking only in Toon Lagoon. I already destroyed this straw. I swear to God I stirred it. I swear I stirred it. All I taste is rum. That was nasty. This is all there. I'm gonna wait till we go to Jurassic Park where I'm gonna get a real drink. This is like a 2 out of 5 slushes. This, I would not even drink in AMC.
I promise you, as you just watched in real time, that stir was not the princess's fault. I'm giving you an ICEE, which you're known for being like that thick, dense, like slush with liquid on the bottom, and a paper straw is just asking for a bad time. There was no amount of stirring that's gonna mix these two with a flimsy paper straw. Like, this baby is already done.
Did you see I ruined it already?
I do. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna treat this like they're giving you a shot. I'm gonna take this straw and I'm gonna just pierce that little bottom here. And we're gonna suck from there like a mosquito. This is the way. Equal parts ICEE, equal parts rum. Now they had tequila. I could have gone with the humidor tequila. I like clear rum in my frozen drinks. Maybe it has to do with the Jamaican rum influence from my child. I am never explaining that story on this channel. But I think Frostbite Freezies just became my new favorite drink spot over here in Iowa, because frozen drinks and alcohol is 1000% my jam. ICEE could be better though. They had cherry and some other flavors, but blue raspberry is my default. 3.5 out of 5 plus.
ICEEs are your personality.
I don't disclose that. I don't dispute that at all. Done with Skull Island. Now I'm swimming in the next island. The princess is gonna fly over. Come. Beat 'em up. As it screams of the Velocicoaster around us, do I scream for beef empanadas in Jurassic World? We have at Natural Selection a nice chunky of this is chunky beef empanada. A little BT on there, I have no idea what that means, but it's thick, it's weighty. It's not one of those hollow empanadas. Go ahead and bite, the juicy one. A nice hollow meat-filled cavern. That's basically all of our dreams. And no, get your minds out of the gutter. It's just extremely tasty. I'm not the huge beef fan, but a beef empanada, crust nice and crispy, soft on the inside, got the beef juices in there. It's tasty, and it's a to-go thing. Get a little pinky under here. Look at that. 4 fingers on the empanada, 1 on the boat. You could eat this, sell for your friends, get on TikTok, whatever you need to do. I like it. 3.75 out of 5 plus.
This is the Bird of Paradise. I think I get this drink every time I come. Pro tip, get the souvenir glass, bring the souvenir glass every time you come, and or take a photo of your receipt, and then they will charge you for a refill instead of the full price for the drink, and you get about $5 off. So I think that's worth it. We got charged for refills today because we just have that photo on our phone. Cheers. So good. So tasty, so smooth. It's like, it literally belongs at like Trader Sam's or something like that. It's just the perfect Polynesian style drink, which is, I guess, fits the islands of the Jurassic. 4 out of 5 birds of paradise. We're fancy over here.
Universal, the world over, loves Jurassic Park. Whether the movies be good or bad, they love this watering hole. But I'm begging you to tear this down and give us an East Coast Isla New bar. You're already halfway there. You already got the drinks. Just give us the actual bar. You keep trading out these tables for whatever this wobbly nonsense is. You got little tiny tables over there. Like, just revamp this whole thing and make it a casual lounge bar. Give us Isla New bar. Give the people what they want. That's what you do. You gave us a churro stand that screams. You can give us a dinosaur themed bar in Birds in Paradise. A syrupy, alcoholic, prehistoric goop. It tracks. 4 out of 5 claws.
The Nectarine Spritz is a vodka drink that I actually wanted for myself, but Bear ordered it, so I got the other drink. This one is vegan and gluten-free, so I can feel extra fancy? No, I don't know if it's fancy. Oh, I like this. I like this a lot. It's got like this beautiful nectarine flavor to it, and that's pretty much all that you taste, which is what you want when you're drinking a mixed beverage. It's silent and deadly. 4 out of 5 beverages. This is like the second best bar in all of Islands of Adventure, and absolutely a must stop.
Now see, I got this drink because we do have a lot of gluten-free in this community, as well as a lot of vegans. Now, it's great that the vodka is vegan, and it's gluten-free. What's better is that it's on the menu, that's it. A whole gluten-free alcoholic section. I want to see more of that, and more vegan labels and alcohol. If I have one cause, before I leave this mortal plane, it's to get vegan and gluten-free labels on alcohol. What's even better and tickles my inner Duvalian, if you know what that means, then by all means, I'm sorry ahead of time. It's flavored vodka and water. Now, it's sparkling water, but what us North Floridians would call a Gatorade. I'm excited. If we weren't in a public place, I'd be yelling Duval right now. 4.75 out of 5 claws. This is going to be my new drink. Every single time I come here. I have not been able to find anybody anywhere in Central Florida or South Florida that can make me an actual Gatorade, and Universal somehow did it on accident. I'm excited. It's almost a better size. It gives you a little bit more punch, a little bit more alcohol, maybe a double. This is Universal, so but I loved it, and I'm recommending this to everybody. When we say we believe in sustainability, sometimes when keeping it real goes wrong, we take it a bit too far. Protein.
I've had a lot of pasty pies in my life. Pasty pies. This is the first one that I've ever gotten that looks like it's into BDSM, that it likes to get stepped on. Because not only is it sad in the front, but it is sad in the back. But it should still taste good, because this is one of my favorite things to eat at Universal. Let's see if they ruined it. The innards are at least tasty, but it is way more salty than your average pasty pie. Usually I would recommend this. I'm gonna give this one a 1.5 out of 5 hand pies. This is not a vibe. I think if you come earlier in the day, it's only 3:30 right now. But if you come earlier than 3:30, they open at 11. So maybe in the first hour that they're open, you can get something better than this. Otherwise, save your money and your time and go over to Studios instead of getting this at Islands. The big pasty pie over in Leaky, it's way better than this one.
This thing really looks like Shrek's third cousin. Like a raptor got to this. Like a T-Rex stepped on it. Like a top floor troll just came through and just whatever to it. It's not a pretty boy. This is a face that only vegans could love. Wow. What it feels like somebody literally like put salt and mixed it in butter and just like, not butter, but water and just right over the top. I taste salt. And then salt. And then below the salt is something that resembles food. 1 out of 5 claws. I would recommend this to my second worst enemy. Well, here's a semi-new development. They probably had these in the past, we just never asked. But they also have chicken and beef pasty pies. I got chicken. Because honestly, chicken is superior to beef. And I know there's beef purists out there that will come for me that say that a good, well-seasoned and rare steak will be superior to any chicken. I promise you that we sell more chicken in this country than beef. Chicken is always king. I barely taste chicken, but there's like shredded chicken with all the veggies. This crust is what the vegan one should look like. Like nice, like crisp, soft on the inside, not burnt on either side. I thought they rushed the vegan ones. They took their time on the chicken. Maybe they just didn't realize it took time and just messed it all up. I would give it 3.5 out of 5 claws. Now when the princess stops getting a pasty pie, I can get one too. Don't get me wrong, I love Hogsmeade, but the number of people crowded in such a small space makes the hairs on my back run away. So I'm not hairy.
We enjoy the stands here, but they're always like super crowded and super busy. Just do the hand pie, but not when they only have a small number and they're super overcooked.
I did want butterbeer. Get me wrong. I wanted frozen butterbeer, but I'm just not willing to wait in that line.
And they don't have the vegan one. And the one we were going to go to, check out our video of us drinking the vegan butterbeer as well.
Frozen butterbeer is superior. Welcome, friends, to the Lost Continent, where we have food and nothing else. Just as with the loss of Darkanon here in the Lost Continent, there is also no unique food stands whatsoever. They do have food stands, don't get me wrong.
One stand cart that qualifies for this.
But it's popcorn and the usual stuff. Churros, the same tired universal beers. This continent needs an extinction event.
Now we have a review of every stand and table service restaurant in the Lost Continent on our channel already. Including
the worst restaurant in all theme parks.
That is named the best restaurant in all of the world, theme parks in the world.
Is that what I just said? Yeah.
You said the worst, but
that's what I meant.
That's what you meant. So yes, we have multiple reviews of all those places. So please go check those out. Go comment on those videos, like those videos, like this video, comment on this video. It really helps us out and we appreciate that.
If I need to beg, I'll start doing that. Please subscribe. Please. Please, sir. But until then, we're off to go see The Who, and not Doctor Who. That's later tonight after this video is over. Last up, Seuss Landing.
The last land. We're in Canada now.
Ooh.
I don't like Canada.
You know what? I was going to let you pass this whole starting Mexico thing, but when you compare Canada to Seuss Landing, that's where I draw the line. I'm offended.
They're both useless.
She's lucky she's a princess. I'm gonna let that slide. The Seuss Landing popcorn stand has triggered terrible memories for me. If you follow us on like Twitter, maybe Threads, we talk a lot about food, but I also BS a lot about other things that we used to do, things we do right now. You've seen our short form videos. We love movies. My love for movies from the fact that I used to work in a movie theater. When I worked in a movie theater, I was a theater manager, which means that I cleaned up trash all day. It means I smelled wet popcorn all day. And when I wasn't doing that, I was helping out the concession stand where I left, reeking popcorn all day. 10 to 12 hour shifts of smelling popcorn, just the smell makes you want to jump into this nasty lagoon they have here in the Melbourne Adventure. You will never, I promise you, as long as this channel exists, see me eat popcorn. Not under duress.
Or on a dessert.
Or on a dessert. Or period. I do not eat popcorn. It's a triggering thing for me.
The last stand, which was supposed to be our first stand at Port of Entry, but I mucked that up with trying to go to Cruzan Rum Bakery, which broke my heart. So here we are, back at the fruit stand. The last chance fruit stand is the last chance for romance tonight. So we're gonna get the Yeungling. I need it beside me, to hold me, to guide me, because it is America's oldest brewery and also vegan. I love it. 3 out of 5 Yeunglings.
As the final drink, it only makes sense that we would have a Kingling. That's right, I said it, Kingling. If we're talking about king of the base beers, it's always Yeungling. There is no better base beer. You can bring me your Heinekens, you can bring me your Coors Light, your Miller's Light, you can bring me your Bud Light, I'm gonna laugh at you.
Non-vegan Fosters.
Or non-vegan Fosters. Yeungling is the king of the base beer. There's no better. And the only Yeungling that I like better than base Yeungling is probably Hershey's Chocolate Yeungling, the porter. But I can't get that at Universal Parks. Only Busch Gardens for some odd reasons. Either way, cheers. Tastes like the beer of royalty. It will not be moved on this. 4 out of 5 stars. So, as your number one choice in foodie and infotainment, we have come full circle in more ways than one. Literally only 2 ways. You just take a moment thinking about that. But yeah, we've showed you snacks here at Islands Adventure, here at Universal Studios Orlando, Florida. Princess, thoughts?
Are there any locations around Islands of Adventure that you feel like we should have done in the snack crawl? We skipped 2 lands and just walked through them. Was there some place you wanted us to stop at? Please tell us in the comments so that we can come back and do more snacks around Universal. Maybe if this video gets, how many likes?
200.
We'll go do a Studios snack crawl.
Ooh. Between now and then, I need you guys to let me know where is the best spot in Universal Orlando to get the best churro. I need to know that. All day I was debating, or the Prince was debating with me, about where is the best place to get a churro.
They're not vegan, so the only good ones are the vegan ones.
It's going to be me eating it, so let me know. But if there's anything else you'd like to see us do, of course, the comments is always going to be a place to find us. Hit that notification bell if you want to see other videos like this, and
we have new videos 5 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
We will see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe and like this video. And if you don't comment, Bear might eat himself from Islands of Adventure to Studios. And then, I don't know, engage his core so much that it explodes?
She says yeet, but I'm really lazy. I'm just going to take the train. But you heard the girl.
I didn't